I'm back. Now, while I was resting in the Saturn Valley Hotel, Jeff repaired the broken pipe, finally. It became the shield killer. Obviously, only Jeff can use it. And when used, it has a chance of removing an enemy's shield. It doesn't always work. The neutralizer right here guarantees that it works, and it affects all enemies, albeit also affecting your party. But now that I've done that, I think I know what our next destination is going to be. It's going to be Dalam. Ness has not visited Dalam yet. And to commemorate his first trip to Dalam, here's the photo man taking a really close-up picture of Pooh's face. Ness, you're not even going to be in this shot. I hate to break it to you. But what do you say? Prince Pooh, you're my favorite blush. Now, as a side note, while in Dalam, you can talk to... Seriously, again? Photo man, you just took one of Pooh's face really close up. I guess this is a better one because you got everyone in the shot. So, Fuzzy Pickles... But what I was trying to demonstrate is that talking to the master, your future battle will be considerably more dangerous than you expect. Don't be careless. You get fully healed. Didn't you meet up with many monsters along the way? Recently, several bad incidents occurred in this peaceful country. And again, phone guy. But this is going to be the first time you would actually be able to come here and purchase the brain food lunch. Purchase the jar of deli sauce. You could purchase more bottles of water for food, but you were able to do that in other places as well. But we see these rabbits. I think we know what the carrot key goes to. How strange, the rabbits and carrots disappeared all at once. And we've got another area. With the Tengu. This enemy is creepy. Just look at it for a second. It's got two hands that look like they're not even attached to its body. It's playing a flute. It's got a weird worm snake body. And it's got Mr. T's face. How can you not be scared of this? I don't understand this enemy at all. Pooh's level 30. Offense up by 2, defense up by 2, HP up by 2, PP up by 1. If there's any enemy in this game that creeps me out, it's gotta be that. Just, yeah. But we also have the Thundermite. The Thundermite obviously uses thunder. What'd you expect? But a lot of the enemies around here tend to have a freeze weakness. Up, Frank Badge. Breathed in through his flute, and Pooh fell asleep from the haunting melody. So did Ness. This thing is scary. So scary that it lulls people to sleep. Ness is level 46. Offense up by 1, guts up by 1, vitality up by 1, HP up by 2. He was not awake to realize that he leveled up. Up! Is this the last new enemy? No, it's another Thundermite. Which... Oh! I think the Thundermite only has thunder. Which means I think it's the other enemy that I'm thinking of that can do... I got a bottle of water. Okay. Who you do the healing? Wait, why did I use healing? I'm supposed to use life up. What am I doing? Okay, there's a sudden guts pill inside. This area has a number of enemies in it as well. Aha! There's a rock candy inside. This is the first time seeing this. But here it is, the conducting menace. This thing has thunder, and it also has flash. And they're very shocky. There's thunder. Wait, I think Ness still has a Franklin badge. Flash Beta! That just instantly killed Paula. Paula got instantly killed from that. That is not ideal. Please revive her. There. Thunder Beta. Thunder Alpha. Oh, God! God. I have another cup of life noodles, sure, but... Good job, Jeff. Flash Alpha, okay. Paula could not stop crying, and Pooh is crying as well as feeling strange. Oops. There we go. Okay, it's not... Actually, that's a bit of a... Seriously? Seriously? Come on, game. Pooh's level 31. Offense up by 2. Defense up by 1. Speed up by 1. Guts up by 1. IQ up by 1. HP up by 2. PP up by 3. Duh! I'm gonna kind of comb out this area, because I know that... I know farther... Really? Okay. No. Not even chancing it. I'm just gonna annihilate that thing into next month. Thank you, and good night, conducting menace. Ugh. Now Jeff's asleep. Franklin badge. Oh, I still get hit by the second burst of thunder. That's a shame. Oh! That, on the other hand, kinda sucked. Paul's level 42. Offense up by 2, speed up by 1, HP up by 2, PP up by 2. Jeff's level 42, HP up by 1. Pooh's level 32. Oh baby, offense up by 4. Oh baby, defense up by 3. Speed up by 1, luck up by 2, HP up by 3, PP up by 1. Okay, so the rock candy, I never went over. Rock candy. When you eat this, it will increase either speed, guts, vitality, IQ, or luck. It is random. The other thing to note is that if you combine it with, I believe it is a sugar packet, it will increase the stat by 2. The other thing about the rock candy is it's tied to a glitch that I'm not going to be using. The glitch is, if you do some trickery involving the menu, and you combine, and you put the rock candy at the bottom of the inventory, and fill the rest of the inventory with sugar packets. This only works in battle. If you use the rock candy in battle, for some reason, the condiment will be used, but the rock candy won't. Hang on. I'm gonna give this to Pooh, because he's got a jar of deli sauce, and I'm gonna use this on Pooh. It was pretty good. Pooh's IQ went up by 2. Okay. But down here, please tell me it's not... Ah! I don't want to fight these things. How well does fire do? I'm not even sure. Actually, fire's not bad. Ugh! Okay. Okay. That may have been the best case scenario, and Pooh's asleep. Ugh. I dodged a bullet with that flash. Okay. Whoops. Now, so the present, there's a bracer of kings inside. Now, remember how I said most equipment would lower Pooh's stats? The bracer kings actually does raise his stats. It's the only equipment that does this for Pooh. It goes on his arms. What am I thinking? Okay, but let's look at what the bracer kings does. Bracer kings to be equipped to Pooh's arm. Helps protect from being hypnotized, and luck goes up. Of course, defense also goes up. So his hypnosis resistance is boosted, which in turn means he's more susceptible to brain shock. Oh, this is new! Say hello to the Kiss of Death. It can attack as you would expect. The other thing it can do is give you the Kiss of Death, which just poisons you. That's all it does. But I think all that's left to do now is to go to the end of this area. Pooh is level 33. Offense up by 1, defense up by 1, HP up by 1. That rocks PP up by 9. Of course, the effect of the rock candy. Pooh rails the power of PSI Freeze Gamma. Also, side note, Thundermites are weak to fire. Fire seems to do a decent amount of some things in here. It was kind of okay on a tank, I'm pretty sure. Breathe in through his flute. Didn't work on Pooh. Nice try, Mr. Tengu. Ness is level 47. Offense up by 1, guts up by 1, HP up by 3. But there's really nothing... I don't want to fight these things, but they're in the way, and I know I'm not going to be able to run away from them. So, I'm going to have to just blast these things and hope that everything goes okay. And yeah, that wasn't bad damage to the Tengu. Apparently fire's your best friend through this place. Especially since, like, every enemy lines up when you run into them in groups. More? Ah! Paul is level 43. Offense up by 1, speed up by 1, IQ up by 1, HP up by 1, PP up by 3. Pooh's level 34. Offense up by 1, defense up by 2, vitality up by 1, HP up by 6. Okay. The other thing I forgot to mention, and... okay, sure. Now, what I forgot to mention is, if you go to Summers and talk to the lady that gave you the magic cake, she's now selling magic tarts, which really their functionality is the same as a PSI caramel, so it's not really all that new. Do I have any food I can use? I have a bowl of rice gruel. Eat that, Ness. And sure, Ness use life up on poo. Okay, not that one. Not that one, nice try. Okay, I don't remember. I'm just stunned in disbelief right now. So my luck with Flash continues to be really bad. Jeff is now numb. And Jeff being numb is... And Jeff is the worst person to get hit by numbness because... he literally can't do anything when he's numb other than use Spy. Which I'm gonna spy on the conducting menace. But, as a side note, as we did see, the Tengu tried to breathe his poisonous breath through his flute. And it tried to hit Jeff, which didn't do that. Obviously, that poisons. But the catch is... anyone who's numbed can't be poisoned. Because they wouldn't feel it anyway. Sure, I know they're weak to Flash. But I'm not doing that right now. I need to get rid of this poison. Oops. Oops! There we go. Okay. This is oh, I do have a secret herb. Okay. I was about to say, I don't want to waste a couple life noodles on it, because that would be bad. What's everyone's PP looking like? Paul is missing a lot because I've been using fire a lot. But here we go. You finally got here. This is the 6th-tier sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me. If you dare. It's not playing the same music that would normally be playing for a sanctuary boss. But meet Thunder and Storm. For starters, they have a Flash weakness. Second off, I'm actually gonna check this because I'm not sure. Okay. Yep, vulnerable to Flash. Crashing boom bang attack! There's the Franklin badge. Who is on guard? Now, if I'm not mistaken, these guys do have a rather devastating attack that they can use. Most of their attacks, if I'm not mistaken, take deep breaths for the next assault. They're readying for it. I'm gonna try Flash again. I'm gonna try Flash again. Also, I think I need PP, and I wonder if these guys actually have PP I can get. Who can continue the assault? They do have PP. I think they have some level of PSI shield. Rushed in and intertwined with you. That is a big hit. And that was going to try to cause crying again. It is worth noting, since Flash does have a chance of instantly defeating the opponent, you can defeat this boss in one hit. It's one of the few bosses that actually allows you to do that. There we go. Solid. Ness is level 48. Oh baby. Offense up by 7. Defense up by 2. Speed up by 1. Guts up by 1. Vitality up by 2. IQ up by 2. Luck up by 2. Sweet HP up by 26. That rocks. PP up by 8. Paul's level 44. Oh baby. Offense up by 3. Defense up by 1. Speed up by 1. Guts up by 2. Vitality up by 1. IQ up by 2. HP up by 4. That rocks. PP up by 10. Jeff's level 43. Speed up by 1. IQ up by 1. HP up by 1. Pooh's level 35. Oh baby. Offense up by 4. Defense up by 1. Speed up by 2. Guts up by 1. IQ up by 1. HP up by 2. PP up by 5. Pooh's level 36. Offense up by 2. Oh baby. Defense up by 4. Vitality up by 1. IQ up by 2. HP up by 13. That rocks. PP up by 10. Pooh realized the power of Healing Gamma. That would have been really helpful a little bit earlier. But Healing Gamma is obviously a stronger version of healing. In addition to the effects of Healing Beta, this cures being diamondized and paralysis. It also revives a friend who has become unconscious, though HP is not maxed out. It doesn't always succeed in reviving. That's the only warning. But we've made it to another sanctuary. Ness had a short vision of seeing his mother when she was young. Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of the Pink Cloud. Fun little bit of trivia. Pink Cloud actually has the highest note out of all the melodies we've seen so far. Or heard, I should say. How do you see a melody? I guess on sheet music, it would make sense. I'm not going to get into the details. But next time, how about we go back to Summers and actually take the trip across the ocean to Scaraba? That sounds like a good plan, right? Pooh agrees with me. I'll see you then.